Hello, everybody. How you doing? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the Sports Talk Network channel. Welcome here specifically to Talking Packers with Steve. I know I'm late. This might be the first time this season. I actually have done a video after the Thursday night game. So I apologize in a sense, but also, hey, things happen. I'm a busy person, working otherwise, but hopefully that won't be a trend. There's a blip. I'm sure I did it once during last year. But yeah, sorry about that. Anyways, I'm sure I did it once last season, but here doing this once this season. As you can see, still have a balloon left over here. Balloon from my nephew's first birthday party, Halloween weekend. His birthday was on Halloween. Turned 1 year old. My nephew, Caden. Today is also Veterans Day here in America, so shout out to my fellow servicemen and women, former servicemen and women, served in the military, whether they served with me or served many years before me, or even those that are serving currently and will become a former servicemen and women, will become veterans themselves, that are fighting for freedoms. I just thank you all. And if you see a veteran, if you run into one, or if you definitely could see a soldier in uniform, so I know here in Wisconsin we have some restaurants that are giving veterans and servicemen and women percentage off, free appetizers, stuff like that for Veterans Day during lunches and dinners. So just wanted to bring that up as well, because it is Veterans Day, and I myself, who served in the Army, always enjoy Memorial Day, Veterans Day, Flag Day, even to an extent, all those type of holidays. But then again, that's just me being overly patriotic, I guess. But again, that's just me. I guess I'm weird in that way. But let's stay on focus. Let's stay on task per se, and let's talk NFL. And the football schedule from last week was week 9 being its craziness. Also, just to share right now, I do have the helmets here since I'm not in my basement, in my man cave in a sense. I'm not down there to have my helmets behind me the whole episode like I would. But here I have them. My week 10 game of the week will be the Dallas Cowboys. Yes, not America's team, but whatever. Against the defending, reigning, technically Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Divisional game there. So that's my game of the week. Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles. And when we get to their matchup, I will obviously share who I think should be winning that one. But that's the game I have for this week's game of the week. And I still would have said that even if I actually did this on time before Thursday night game. But let's go over week 9 as we do. The Raiders and the 49ers. 49ers over Raiders, 34-3. Mullins. It's always good to see a number 4 do well. I remember in Green Bay, we had a number 4 that's now a Packer Hall of Famer and Pro Football Hall of Famer, Brett Favre. And yes, a fan of me, somewhat childish side of me, would have loved to have number 4 being retired throughout the whole league. No one could wear number 4 ever again. But then if that's the case, then that should be the same thing with Joe Montana, Steve Young, and other quarterbacks. Tom Brady, when he retires, in that sense, that no one could ever wear that number again. So as much as I would have loved that, that obviously wasn't going to be the case, nor will ever be the case, because if you do it for Brett, then you would have to do it for the other Hall of Fame quarterbacks. So where would it end, right? No one would be able to have low-digit numbers for quarterbacks if all the numbers are retired unanimously in the NFL for all 32 or 33, 34. You know, more teams might join the league. But to see this number 4, this guy come out of nowhere, who went to the same school as Brett, or number 4 in honor of him, and in doing so broke all his records at Southern Mississippi, going to the San Francisco 49ers, their golden boy, excuse me, They got Jimmy G from the Patriots. Got injured, out for the season, and he comes in for his very first start, mind you, in Week 9. And getting the win, Mullins, 262 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and a 151.9 passer rating. Again, I'll say that again in case I was mumbling or stumbling. A 151.9 passer rating there. So, good job, Chris Mullins. I know I did send a tweet out to him, and part of that tweet as well. Congratulations to Chris Mullins, or to Mullins, Mr. Mullins, for that exceptional game. Will it continue? We'll see for the 49ers. Maybe he'll be the future of the 49ers in the quarterback scheme of things, but we'll certainly see when we move forward. Steelers over the Ravens, 23-16. Antonio Brown, 1+ receiving TDs in 6 straight games. So good for him, for AB. Bears over the Bills, 41-9. Chicago, 5-3 at the halfway point of the season for the first time since 2013. We all know how that ended, Bears fans, don't we? Anyways, Panthers over the Buccaneers, 42-28. Panthers scored franchise record 35 first-half points in that battle against Tampa Bay at home. And then we saw what happened this week already, but that was last week. They crushed Tampa Bay in Carolina. Chiefs over the Browns, 37-21. Patrick Mahomes, 300+ passing yards in 8 straight games. Loving my dude Patrick Mahomes, and part of me still thinks he's a rookie, but it's his second year. But I've been throwing his name in sometimes in tweets and other things like rookie of the year, and people that remind me, he's not a rookie, Steve. He's not a freaking rookie. Okay, I get it. He's not a rookie. But maybe then, if he's not a rookie and he can't go for offensive rookie of the year or rookie of the year period, then just maybe then he should be one of the names for NFL MVP. At least should be a finalist, in my opinion. Dolphins against the Jets. Dolphins over the Jets. 13-6. 6th win in franchise history with 0 offensive touchdowns for the Dolphins. A win is a win, however you get it, right? Whether you win by 1, whether you win with 4 to 6 field goals, a win is a win as long as you have more points than the other team, right? Not saying that's a great thing to have or boast about. 6 franchise wins, or 6 wins in the franchise history without an offensive touchdown in that game. But still, those are 6 victories from those seasons or whenever those were. Those 6 times in their franchise history. And at that moment, just as it was at that moment last week, dang it, sorry, man. This doesn't happen when I'm off camera, but when I finally turn the camera on, then I'm yawning and sniffling and doing all other stuff people don't want to hear or see. So I apologize. Anyways, good for Miami, I guess is my point. Vikings getting the win over Detroit, 24-9. The Packers are only half game ahead of the Lions from last place. So we're close to the brink of being eliminated mathematically, just as much as the Lions are. The Vikings defense, 10 sacks, franchise record in that game. Falcons against Washington team. Falcons winning 38-14 on the road. Falcons won 3 straight games after starting 1-4. Now back to 500 at 4-4. The Falcons are back to being something. Excuse me, but the Redskins might have taken it out, but we're still in first place. That is true. Excuse me, that is true. Texans over the Broncos, 19-17. Monday Night Football, the Texans 6 straight wins for the first time since 2012. And for Week 9, which was last week, of course, the bye teams were the 5-3 Bengals, the 3-5 Colts, the 3-5 Jaguars, the 2-6 Cardinals, the 4-4 defending reigning Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Trust me, I'm only saying that because they deserved and earned that title. And I would say that whether it was the Packers, Patriots, Jaguars themselves, or whatever team, but more so for the Eagles, because I don't know if they will actually be in the Super Bowl to actually defend that crown. I'm just saying. And the 1-7 Giants teams on a bye. So let's head to Week 10 with predictions. Now, if I did this actually on time, now I could have pretended like I did this on time and I had like a upload a video and predict Thursday night game even after knowing the results, but that wouldn't be right in my mind's eye, let alone right in general. My prediction probably for Thursday night's game would have been Steelers over the Panthers because of the home team and give them the edge, but it would have been a very close game. I probably would have went like 27-23 or 23-21. Yeah, probably like 24-21 would have been my prediction. So I would have gotten that prediction right. But I would not have guessed the Steelers to win 52-21. Like I said, Panthers destroyed Tampa Bay the previous week. Now the Steelers making the Panthers look like the freaking Giants. Sorry. The Giants are just a bad team. 52-21. Ben Roethlisberger, 2 for 25, 328 passing yards, 5 touchdowns, and no INTs, no interceptions. So that is one result. Like I said, I would have predicted Pittsburgh over Carolina, but I would have probably said 24-23 or 24-21 as a score in my prediction. So let's go continuing on with predictions for the Sunday games and then Monday night, of course. Lions against the Bears. The 3-5 Lions traveling to Chicago to face the 5-3 Bears. Lions have won, though, 9 of the last 10 games versus Chicago. But this one beating Chicago, them getting the wide receiver back and the linebacker back on the field. Be best for business for them. I see Chicago defeating Detroit, and this may be the nail in the coffin for the Lions for their season and any hopes to make the playoffs at all. The Bears over the Lions, 37-23 there. The 7-1 Saints and the 5-3 Bengals. The Saints are 4-0 on the road this season. The first time they've done that since the grand year of 2009 for them. And I think that will continue. Des Bryant has joined the New Orleans Saints, signed a 1-year contract with them. I kind of thought I would have loved if he went to Cleveland or even Jacksonville. They need the help. Then again, they also might need a quarterback. Sorry. But I have the Saints over the Bengals, 27-21 in that matchup. The 4-4 Falcons visiting Cleveland to face the Browns, who are 2-6-1. The Falcons have a 3-game winning streak after starting 1-4, like I said there. They are now 4-4. I think their winning streak will go to 4 games. They see them defeating Cleveland on the road, 13-9 there. The 3-5 Jaguars against the 3-5 Colts. Andrew Luck, who's 6-2 against the Jaguars in his career, and a Jaguars defense that hasn't been showing up. Hopefully they show out after coming off the bye. So I'm actually going to go with Jacksonville, showing them that they actually can be a dominant team of the AFC that they're supposed to be. And they can be. Jaguars showing who they are. Defeating the Colts on the road. Jaguars over the Colts, 35-23. Getting a win coming off the bye. Another team coming off the bye, the Arizona Cardinals. The 2-6 Cardinals going to Kansas City. Going to Arrowhead Stadium to face the 8-1 Chiefs. Tyreek Hill versus Patrick Peterson. That's the matchup to see. But still, it's the Chiefs against the Cardinals. They have the Chiefs over the Cardinals, 35-20. The 2-7 Bills against the 3-6 Jets. Jets have won 3 of the 4 last games against Buffalo. I'm going to go with the Jets over the Bills, getting the win at home. And I go 12-6 Jets over Bills. Washington team, 5-3. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 3-5. And 6 of the last 8 matchups decided by 3 points or fewer for those two teams in general. Or just the last 8 matchups of that teams. Those two teams face each other by 3 points or fewer. I'm going to go with Washington over Tampa Bay by 3 points, 24-21, getting the win on the road. The 7-2 Patriots against the 4-4 Titans. Tom Brady and Patriots offense are usually stout against Titans defenses. Well, I see that continuing here, getting a win, 37-21. The 6-2 LA Chargers against the 1-7 Oakland Raiders. Chargers 6-2 starters, their best since the grand year and awesome year and glorious year that was 2006 when I graduated high school. And when I turned 18. 2006 was awesome. High School Musical. All that stuff. 2006 was beautiful, magnetic peak. And it was for the Chargers that year, too, being 6-2 in 2006 at that point. I'm going to go with the Chargers over the Raiders, getting the win on the road, but in a close game, field goal to win it. San Diego with their new kicker. They did release Sturgis, so they got themselves a new place kicker. Chargers over the Raiders, 24-21, sorry. Then my Green Bay Packers, or my team, 13-time world champion Green Bay Packers, are at home. They are 3-4-1. They're gonna be hosting the 5-4 Dolphins. Aaron Rodgers won 11 straight home games, including the playoffs. I think we're going to get in the win here after 2 losses against 2 good teams, the best teams of NFC AFC, and we could have won them both. So think about that. Even with a hobbled Aaron. I'm going to go Packers over the Dolphins, 45-13 there in dominance. Because we kind of need this win, otherwise, just like the Lions, we're going to be mathematically out sooner than later. And if that's the case, then we might need to rest Aaron. He may have to go on IR. The 4-4 Seahawks against the 8-1 Rams. Russell Wilson, 6-7 career versus the Rams, most losses versus any opponent. And that may continue here. I have the Rams getting the win over the Seattle Seahawks, 28-23. And my game of the week, the Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Cowboys, 3-5. The Eagles, 4-4. Which way will I go? Which way will I go? Well, Dez Bryant might be with the New Orleans Saints, but they did pick up a former Oakland Raider there. That did pretty well in his debut. But I'm going to go with the home team and the defending champion team, the Eagles. So the Eagles getting the win in this matchup. But again, the game of the week, Cowboys against the Eagles there. I have the Eagles over the Cowboys, 35-24. And then Monday Night Football, we have the 1-7 Giants against the 2-7 49ers. I'm going to go, this is Odell Beckham Jr. versus Richard Sherman. That's a matchup to see. But I'm going for Mr. Number 4 to continue doing well there for San Francisco. I have the Giants losing to the 49ers. So 49ers over the Giants. 49ers over the Giants, 23-16. The team with the bye this week for Week 10 are the 4-5 Ravens, the 5-3-1 Vikings, the 6-3 Texans, and the 3-6 Broncos. So there you go for that. But definitely going to be an interesting matchup. But yeah, I hope you guys like. You're welcome to share your thoughts on my picks, and welcome to whatever else you want to. And hope you all have a great rest of your day. And Ariana, above all else, as always, take care.